The Guildhall has sat on the banks of the River Ouse since the 15th century. The building has been at the heart of council traditions and is now set for a major restoration.
This is the Guildhall, and it is one of the most historically important and significant buildings in the city, and certainly the most historically significant building that the council owns. And it was originally built to host the guilds. It was the centre of commerce in medieval York. And as the centuries went on, it then became the seat of democracy and civic responsibility as the council moved in. It's had a really intriguing history. The building was bombed extensively during the war as part of the Baedeker raids, and at that point the roof was replaced and it was restored. But since that point there's been very little capital investment to maintain the fabric of the building, and buildings of this nature, they take quite a lot of looking after.
The site is made up of Grade 1 and Grade 2 listed buildings, meaning that there is a variety of work needing to be done.
The council moved out of here back in 2014, and since then we've been working on plans to bring back the Guildhall into the city's life, and that means a significant restoration job on some of the problems with the building, the leaking roofs. We have subsidence in one of the towers with extensive cracking. It is not a stable building.
The restoration project is set to cost around £16.5 million, but why is the expense so high?
The structural defects with the Riverside Tower, the reasons for those were not fully understood when we embarked on this project. They are now, and the cost of rectifying those and preventing further structural movement is very expensive on this site, involving significant underpinning, which is piles down to the bedrock, large volumes of concrete, steel. Latterly, the 20th century additions of the post office, which were acquired and added to the council's estate in the 1970s to allow additional office accommodation, and you end up with a building which over time has grown and has some inherent defects and complexities.
But what is the plan if the renovations go ahead?
We will be bringing it back into active use, so the room that we're standing in now will become available for performances, for art, for business, for fairs and things like that. And we'll also have better facilities. We'll be replacing the flooring, putting underfloor heating, which will be powered by some innovative green energy through river-sourced heat pumps.
The business plan that we've set out for executive shows a gross income of just approximately £850,000 a year.
If approved, the planned construction work will start in the late spring, taking around 75 weeks to complete, concluding by autumn of 2020. York Atkinson, That's TV.